You know what I mean? We've kind of been following the ups and downs and everything you've been through. I guess, I mean, as you stand here today, how would you describe the last couple of years for yourself?
Frustrating, you know. It was pretty frustrating, you know, coming out of like an extreme lockdown, like almost signing a fight just before lockdown, getting locked down, getting a fight, getting it cancelled, getting another fight, getting it cancelled, and it's just like super frustrated, man. But you know, like everything happens for a reason, and I feel like I'm in this promotion for a reason, you know, and I'm super happy to be here. I'm super proud to be here and be the only African to be here, you know, and I'm trying to represent my country and my continent.
So a positive way of looking at it, I guess during that time was as easy to be like, well, everything happens for a reason.
No, I was like, dude, fuck this shit.
All right, listen. So you do get to fight for the PFL. I mean, immediately do you like, okay, this is home, this is perfect, I'm good now, or was it still like, we'll see how things are gonna go?
You know, like with anything, it's always like school fees you have to pay. You know, like you get in there, you don't really know your place. You're meeting everyone for the first time, and you know. But the first fight went perfectly, and my first experience, other than me getting like horribly food poisoned, it was perfect. You know, I had a great experience. Everyone here is super accommodating, super friendly, helpful. Fit like a glove.
Now we're here ready to start the season. I just wonder how exciting that must be for you, right? Because given the way things have been for you, to know that I can look on a calendar like, I'm going to fight then, I'm going to fight then. I mean, like, is it like ideal for you?
That is like literally the perfect scenario. You know, that's like all I've been wanting. Like with all my fight career, like just guys, give me like a year and just tell me like which dates I can book, and then I can plan my life around. You know, and like now I can do that, and that's amazing because I'm a father now as well. I've got a wife. You know, like. Having a family and like being so unpredictable about when you have to travel, when you're going to be away, when you're going to be cutting weight, fight camp, all that stuff, you know. Now at least I can like plan my life and we don't have to like be halted waiting for like, when's daddy going to get a fight, you know. Like we know now already, so it's amazing.
Season's getting started. I guess when you look at the field, you know I could be fighting anybody, right? But the first matchup, I mean, yeah. Are you like, what the hell's happening? Or you're like, yeah, let's start with the top. I mean, what was your idea when that came at the matchup?
To be honest, like I was talking to my manager and he was like, who would you like to fight first? And I was like, I'd like to fight the champion first, please, because he's already done it. He's already climbed the mountain. He's already done it. You beat that guy, you're already ahead of the rest of the roster. So. You know, that was my thinking with this, and I do believe that I have the style to beat him, and I have the style to stop him. He's never been finished, and I believe I will finish him.
So what's the goal here, right? I mean, because you come in, you beat the champion, it's awesome, right? But that doesn't make you the champion. You got a long way to go. So I mean, is it like, hey, we got to come in and do something special, or is it like, let's just get a win and build? What's the plan?
Well, like even after my last fight, I didn't really celebrate much because I was like, well, you haven't won. You know, that was just your entry into, you've just taken one step forward, you know. And even after this, you know, even beating Harush and beating the champ, I won't even be, you won't even see me partying or anything. I'm going to go straight to bed, get back on my flight, go back, start training, and look for the next one.
I love it. I guess last thing for me, I mean, when you play this thing out in your head, as you said, I mean, he's a tough guy, right? Not been finished. I mean, do you like you feel confident that you can go do it, or are you like, hey man, this might be a back and forth kind of battle? What kind of fight do you think we see?
No, look, he's super tough, and he, like I said, he's the champ for a reason, and he's done it for a reason. He's gotten through 4 tough guys, and like I said, he's never been finished. But he hasn't fought a finisher like me. You know, I have a 90% finish rate. I finish everybody, whether it's on the feet, on the ground. I'm ready to finish him, and I do believe I'll stop him within 15 minutes.
Hey Don, do you believe your PFL debut last year was a perfect introduction to who Don Madge is?
I think so. Yeah. I think you got to see a little bit of everything. As soon as I finished the fight, I went to my coach and I was like, oh, but I wanted to do this and I wanted to do this. And it was like so much more I wanted to do and showcase. But obviously, you know, you're just playing as the fight goes. But I do believe I showed quite a lot of my skill set. You know, on the feet, on the ground. I just wish I had a little bit more energy to do more. You know, I was kind of like holding back a bit so that I didn't gas out because of being sick. But other than that, yeah, I thought it was a pretty good performance.
Where did Magic Man come from?
By luck. So I was having a fight in Thailand, and someone that I knew from South Africa was in the crowd. And after the fight, she came to me and she was like, "That was such a good fight. You should be Magic Madge." So I was like, "Sounds pretty good." So I came back to South Africa and I was fighting for a South African K1 title. And I wrote down my name, Don Magic Madge, and the announcer, of course, got it wrong. And he calls me out. He was like, "The Magic Man," and I was like, "Okay, well, I guess that's gonna stick now." And so ever since then, it's just kind of stuck, and it has like a cool ring to it. So I'm like, you don't get to pick your nicknames, right?
Right. Thank you.
Hey Don, Cape Town's got a lot of history, of course, the South African president, Nelson Mandela, Robben Island, all of that past. What does Cape Town's legacy mean to you, and how does it feel to represent them on this stage?
Well, like I was saying before, that I'm the only South African and African to be on the card, and before that I was the only South African to have a successful debut in another organization, in my previous organization. So, I feel like I'm paving the way for the next generation. I'm second, third generation for mixed martial arts in South Africa, and I believe the fourth and fifth generation, they get, they've got like the footsteps, they've got like the path to go to now, and I'm just trying to bring that back to my country.
Last for me, South Africa is also known for being the world's largest producer of macadamia nuts. I'm curious, Don, do you have a favorite type of nut?
Damn, I didn't know that. I'm more of a pistachio man, but I like macadamia nuts too. My wife's Italian, so pistachios and stuff. We go for that.
Best luck, Jack.
Thank you.
You feel any added pressure, wanting to pave the way for your countrymen? You're being the first on this one. You want to make your name known. You're going to be the co-main event. Do you feel there's more pressure?
Absolutely. I welcome the pressure. I want the pressure. That I honestly believe I perform best when I have like everything riding on it. And that's why I was like, I want this guy first, and I want to be the guy to do it. I want to prove everyone wrong. I want to be the underdog, and I want to come and do it for everyone else that's watching me and looking up to me.
For those that don't know you, do you feel like you have to make a statement in your fight against the champ?
I think beating a guy who's already won it is a statement in itself, especially on your first fight of the season, to come out and beat the champ and finish the champ like I'm planning on doing, and being the first guy to finish him. I think that'll be a statement within itself.
Thank you, sir.